All right, so here we are. We are in Elizabethtown, Alabama, or no, Kentucky. Kind of wish I was in Alabama. It's Wednesday. I got some, they call them slinky coils. This is my first time getting these. And apparently I didn't do too bad. I didn't know you were supposed to put like a coil on the back one and the front one, like a coil rack. So the dude went ahead and loaded me. I mean, he didn't say anything, so I just went ahead and made like a little header and a footer with my chains. So yeah. Now, my goal on this channel is not to teach anybody anything. If you learn something, that's good, but you know, I'm still learning myself, so I'm not really trying to teach anybody, so. But I mean, apparently I didn't do it bad, so. Yeah, so I'm not one of those people that you can't like tell me something new, or I'm not, you know, interested in learning. Because one of the guys, I actually parked in Brownsburg the past 2 nights because I went through both nights, and I was guys there always like to, you know, give you little pointers and stuff, so I'm not opposed to that at all because I'm still learning. But anyway, we're here, and we're gonna get unloaded hopefully pretty soon. I'm kind of nervous to take these loose because I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be. I haven't talked to anybody yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take off the middle ones and get rid of my header and stuff, and just leave the 2 ends connected in case I have to. I gotta use the bathroom. I don't see no porta potties out here though. Might try to go in, use the bathroom real quick. Anyway, so I want to tell you guys the stuff that they don't tell you when you go through training. The stuff they don't tell you when you go into studio training. They don't tell you about, you know, I mean, obviously, most of it's gonna be obvious. You got your traffic, you got your detention, which meaning you're staying, waiting on either at a shipper or a receiver for a crazy long amount of time. I need to dump these mats off. I got the camera all everywhere, huh? I dump my mats off. But yeah, they don't tell you about all that. But it's rough sometimes, especially if you're going home and you gotta wait on a shipper or a receiver or something, and it's rough. It's hard for me to keep the floor like super clean. I got my mats and stuff, but it still gets up underneath, and I really don't feel like cleaning all this out right now, so I'm gonna just wait. I'll do that later. But yeah, they don't tell you about all that stuff, and honestly, for some people, it may not even be worth it to deal with all that. But there's a lot of headache that goes into just being even a company driver. And I know it's probably even worse or just more whenever you're a owner operator, which is ultimately what I want to do, is be an owner operator. But my experience so far at TMC hadn't been bad. I mean, my fleet manager, I feel like she's good, because I mean, I really don't have any references, you know, to what a bad fleet manager would be. You know, the only way I would know that is if I got another fleet manager and then compare the two. So, I mean, I'm making money. I'm making pretty good money, I feel. You know, getting into it, you think you'd be making more money, but as a rookie, you really can't ask for much more, you know. Starting out with a company like TMC, you really can't expect much more. You're making some pretty freaking good money out the gate, right out of training. Like, I've only been, what is the day? I'm about to be in my truck by myself for 2 months. It seems like so much longer than just 2 months, because I've been out here grinding. How these pants get dirty so quick. I've been out here grinding since the beginning, you know. I'm sitting at 32%, and I'm barely in the truck 2 months. So I feel pretty good about that. Considering that the top pay you can make here at TMC is 34%. And I think my trainer, when he trained me, he was at 33%. So 2 months out of the truck with him, and I'm already at 32%. Feels pretty good. But yeah, just a little stuff they don't tell you. You're gonna be sitting for a while sometimes. I still haven't taken the TQM class yet, which is supposed to teach you pretty much more about trucking, or not necessarily trucking, but I guess just the business, more about how to, you know, make more money here and there, whatever. But honestly, there's on the TMC app, they've got videos from the TQM class that you can watch. So I've been kind of watching a few of those here and there, and honestly, I feel like that's why my percentage is at 32%. But yeah, man, in my opinion, I'm happy that I didn't start. Well, I was supposed to start trucking like 5 years ago when our first daughter was born, but I decided not to because she was in the NICU for like 4.5 months. So I just put it off for 5 years. So fast forward to now, our second daughter was born, and I didn't necessarily want to leave, but I went ahead and did it because I'm just gonna keep on putting it off if I just because every time we have a kid, if I put it off, then it's just gonna keep on putting it off further and further. So I decided to go ahead and take the big step and to go ahead and get my CDL and start trucking. So I don't regret it. I wish I would have done it a lot. I wish I would have done it 5 years ago. I wish I would have just went ahead and did it then, because probably been sitting a lot better off right now. But you know, the main thing is that I finally did it, and that's what you got to look at. You just go ahead and do it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you shoulda, coulda, woulda, way back when, but do it now. You know. But like I said, TMC is not a bad company. I'm enjoying it so far, making good money. I will admit it is getting a little bit harder every Sunday leaving the family and everything. It is getting a little harder because, like I said, it's been non-stop since I got in this truck. Going home on Friday, hopefully early Friday, you know. I got home on Saturday once, and that's because I ran out of clock. And on Friday night, and I mean, that's really, I feel my main thing is that I wish that I could pick my own loads. That's about the only thing, and that's what really is drawing my attention to wanting to be an owner operator, is because I want to be able to pick my own loads. I want to decide where I want to go. I want to run hard when I want to run hard, which honestly, these past 2 weeks, actually, this check coming from last week, it's probably going to be my biggest check. It should be, considering all the mounts miles and all that kind of stuff. This should be my biggest check from TMC. But this week has been kind of slow, and I got like allergies and stuff, and it's just slowed me down a little bit. I had to undo a load, some coils, some skidded coils. I had to undo those in the rain, and I think that's what gave me a little bit of a cold. And you know, Oh, that might be a new load. But, you know, it's just, I just want to be able to pick my own load. That's what, yeah, that is a new load. How far is it? Well, we'll see in a second. I'm going to wrap this up. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to definitely have to record this when I pick this up. But anyway, I'll probably pick up on this a little bit later, but, you know, if you're thinking about going to TMC, I say do it. I mean, it's a great experience, especially if you want to do flatbed. I love it so far. You know, obviously, pros and cons, a little bit of stuff I don't like here and there that could change, like the 65 miles an hour speed governor. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this next load. It's a pretty interesting load. You'll see what I mean when I pick it up and where I take it. So I lucked up and got this spot here at McDonald's right outside Atlanta. So I didn't eat at McDonald's because they're shits. Can't order on foot, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna wake up and drive this on to Jacksonville tomorrow. Yes, sir.
So comfortable with you. I feel like
it really don't take it take a long time to do. But anyway, we were at the how you pronounce it, Anheuser Busch place. This is where they make the beer, brew the beer, and can it and all that. So we were dropping off aluminum to there. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't really get to film too much like I thought I was gonna be able to. I thought it was gonna be like big signs and everything, and it wasn't when I pulled in. So, but so it's good that I actually got unloaded today. So I get to start tomorrow, no matter how far the bounce is, with a full clock. And I sent in my empty at 6:44 Eastern time, and so yeah, I'm sitting. I found a okay spot, I guess. It's like on a side road, and it looks like trucks park here all the time. Matter of fact, there's one parked behind me now. Well, he was already here, so that's why I went ahead and parked here. So hopefully this will be good tonight to do my 10-hour. I think there's a McDonald's, but I'm done with McDonald's. I'm lying. I might actually walk over there in the morning and get a whatchamacallit. But like I said, I only eat McDonald's the first of the year, pretty much, when they got the Shamrock Shakes. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna see what we get tomorrow. And that pretty much wraps up this week, and I guess I'll record what I pick up tomorrow, and that'll be delivered for Monday. I really wish I could have got something else in today, like picked up another load to deliver it tomorrow, but I didn't really have enough time on my clock, and it really wouldn't have made sense. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving, happy St. Patrick's Day. It would be nice to be out drinking tonight, but hopefully I can do that the weekend. All right, so we got some insulation. Installation is pretty simple. I'm gonna start by throwing my X-strap on the back and go ahead and knocking that out. The X-strap is, for me, the hardest thing, but somebody taught me a little something, so I'm gonna try that out with my X-strap on the back. So we'll try that and see. Anyway, I won't record this whole thing. I'm only gonna use like 13 4-inch straps, and my 2 X-straps is gonna be a 2-incher. So anyway, we're gonna knock this out and get on the road home. All right, so we are done throwing the straps and putting the edge protectors. Now all I gotta do is tighten it down And then we're gonna pull on up out of here. Got my X strap. The way you do the X strap, and I found it pretty easy when I just did it. Oh shit. You basically just throw it straight over and then kind of guide it around the edge, and then you can do the same thing on the other side, and then you can just pull it tight. This is the only time I use ratchet binders. I don't like using them. It's not necessarily that I don't like using them. I just find they're a waste of time most of the time. This is the only time I use them is on my installation. Now I know I say I don't teach people anything on this channel, but don't be the idiot that throws your X strap on the front and the back, or just the front of your installation, because you do not need an X strap on the front. And if I'm sure of anything, I know that much. You don't have to worry about your insulation sliding into your cab. If you do, that means you're going like 1,000,000 miles an hour for this stuff to slide through your cab and, you know, slide through your cab. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Got all my edge protectors. We're gonna tighten it down. We're gonna get the hell on up out of here. So I think I'm gonna end the video right here, guys. I appreciate you watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you stayed all the way to the end. And I'll see you on the next video.